yes, of something to come. So then we have John Fitch.
Alves.
Thiago Alves, which we like both of them. Fitch reminded me last night of Curious George with his bearded hair,
the monkey man thing going,
monkey boy look.
Yeah.
Gotta stop saying But
Thiago, okay, the weight issue.
Again,
has
a weight
hard
issue
time making weight
with Alves.
Yeah.
I don't get it. He carries a lot of muscle for a guy his size. So after the fight, the post press conference, there's a lot of questions from the reporters to Dana about should he move up. And Dana really believes he should move up to 185.
He's going to oversee that.
He's going to encourage that he.
But that just makes it. Why put that kind of burden on yourself?
I don't know.
If every fight is a challenge to get your weight down,
I don't know.
Bump up.
Thiago is such a good striker.
Beat as he wants.
He has great strikes. Fitch just outworked him, muscled
grinded
him out with that wrestler, grinding mentality. Obviously, he's in much better shape than Alves. Alves didn't look as crisp to me, as cut and defined as we've seen him before.
Wouldn't we guess that he killed himself to make
he looked dehydrated?
Even a half
he just looked slothful
within
a
weight,
little bit.
And then, what the toll that takes on you?
Oh,
I can't imagine.
I don't know. And it was a telling sign that from the weigh-ins he opted to just take the penalty, take the
20% cut of his purse,
instead of going to try to lose the extra
half a pound, which normally wouldn't be a problem for a fighter. So that says he's
been killing himself.
Pushed his body as far as he possibly could.
Right.
I said, why do that?
I don't know. But
so then you come in tired, you come in dehydrated, you come in.
But I don't think I think he's in a tough place. Either division has two of the best pound for pound fighters in the world at top of it. GSP.
But every division does right now.
That's true. And then Anderson.
I say go up and eat like you need to eat and
train. Put on muscle.
Put on muscle. Right. He's a muscular guy.
Right.
Put it on.
Right.
He might be a better fighter at that weight.
Could be.
Than listless at this weight.
Right.
So Fitch took it to him.
Yeah, Fitch took it to him. Won the unanimous decision, and he moves up, and he has some phenomenal record of like won 22 of his last 21 fights.
And I haven't seen him for a while. No. So that surprises me.
He's the only person he's lost to is GSP. Wow. In his mixed martial arts career in the UFC. So that's good to see. I like that fight, Fitch, and then we move on to the main event with.
So excited about this.
Anderson the Spider.
And yet so scared because
Silva.
we were so disappointed in the last fight.
Oh my
Silva's
God.
last fight. We're huge Silva fans.
We love Anderson Silva.
Love him.
He is a freak fighter.
I love that people just can't get to him, can't figure out how to get to him, can't figure out how to dismantle, and he's just phenomenal. So we love him, except the last few fights.
Well, to me, he's been a bored fighter in a way.
Yeah.
He's been so much better that he does the antics or something. He may even be trying to be more theatrical in his fights to try to, get the crowd going, but it's just not come across that way.
But we pay big money to watch him tear apart his opponent.
Definitely.
And nobody does it quite like he does, as creatively, as unorthodox a style as he, he's just magical.
Even when he beat Irvin in like 12 seconds, it was so dominating.
It's fantastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Just pure domination that I loved it. But the past few fights definitely.
Okay, so the last one we were just angry. We were downright angry when he's just refusing and just kind of waiting out the last couple rounds.
Right.
That's not what we paid a lot of money for.
So introduce Chael Sonnen, who is probably the best trash talker extraordinaire that we've seen, and kind of came, to a lot of us who aren't, MMA experts. He kind of came out of obscurity for a lot of probably. Has
a couple of good fights.
Yeah, beat Nate Marquardt.
And suddenly he's going up against Anderson Silva.
Right.
But they have a hard time finding fighters to go up against Anderson Silva.
We had even wondered if Chael was brought in just because they knew his fighting style was going to be balls to the walls. I'm going to go after Anderson Silva. He's either going to knock me out or beat me, but I'm going to get a hold of him.
I'm going to get
some kind of fight out of him. He's a
Plus,
wrestler.
he was a big rainmaker beforehand with all the trash talk and
oh my gosh,
got a lot of hype going.
Unparalleled
which
trash
you
talk.
needed, because I'm sure there were some people that said they won't even watch him again.
Right.
You know.
Never. So anyway.
He did.
Yeah. He brought the trash talk to new levels. I even thought he talked so much trash that it kind of took away from his trash
then
talking.
it just became shtick almost.
Almost, exactly right.
Okay, but anyway. But at the end of the day, I thought, okay, this guy's talked a huge game, but I just had a feeling that he's going to end up to be one more goat they throw into the, dinosaur. They're just going to get chewed up,
some sacrifice
spit out.
to the god.
Yeah. He talked a lot of game, but I've not seen a whole lot out. I just didn't.
True.
I was just afraid it was going to be just another
so
toss in there.
The fight starts out.
Okay, I was so wrong.
Right, the fight starts out in the first series. So in round one, they come out and they start throwing some strikes. Chael,
and he did everything he said. He's coming right at him.
Came right at him and started boxing. I think
Loved
Anderson
it.
tagged Chael, but then Chael threw an overhand right, staggered Anderson Silva, and then he pounced on him. And then he charged him, took him down.
I was just...
We're all aghast.
I've never seen anybody be able to get to him, even. Much less hurt him.
Right. Well, no, I mean, I had seen Dan Henderson take him down in a previous fight.
Still, that never went anywhere.
I'm trying to think who he fought that took him down. I was even doing real well. But yeah, no one had ever controlled him like this.
Yeah. Or seemed
on
to
the
hurt
ground.
him.
Right, and Chael stayed in the first round busy punching, even when it wasn't even...
He was a beast.
I was so
baby
impressed
with him.
Things were just constantly moving and hitting him. And Anderson could not get up.
Yeah.
The wrestler was beating the jiu-jitsu, the best fighter in the world. Round one, Sonnen.
Amazing, I was horrified and delighted all at the same time.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how well Sonnen was doing against him, because I've never seen anybody come out that well against him.
Right.
Or come out that good.
Round two.
But I was a little sad, because I love Silva too, and I want to see the Magic Man.
Round two started out very similar. Strikes. Anderson, I think, picked it up just a little bit. He knew that he lost round one.
He usually spends the beginning of his fight feeling out the other fighter.
Definitely.
Kind of dancing around, doing the feeling, all those little Tai Chi thing. He didn't have time for that this time.
No, it was on him. From the beginning. So round two, same thing. Some exchanges are thrown, and I think Anderson threw a kick or so that then Chael caught it, got on him again, and there they are on the floor again. And, he controlled him the
round
entire...
Round 2, he's not getting up.
He's not getting up. Once Chael was on top of him, Anderson could not get up. He even tried to work to the fence. Chael would pull him out and then beat on him.
Punishing him the whole time.
Punching his face.
Not even just sitting on him or
Anderson
holding
looked
him.
completely uncomfortable, out of his element. You knew frustration was setting in. 2 rounds, Sonnen. Round 3.
Yeah.
Anderson comes out a little more fired up, I think.
Well, I think we all identified he's only got that window at the beginning while he's on his feet.
While he's on his
That's
feet.
where he can do his damage, because apparently once he gets taken to the ground,
he couldn't get
that's
up.
the end. Then we just sit there while he gets beaten.
Right.
I mean, he
did.
just got pummeled.
Right.
I've never seen anybody do that to him.
No. Anderson then tried in round 3 with strikes, some kicks. I think he landed a couple, but couldn't capitalize again. Chael gets on him.
Back down they go.
Back down to the ground, lays on him, punching, controlling him.
I was just so sick for him.
Right. The 3rd round goes to Sonnen. Round 4, Anderson comes out much stronger again.
Again, he's identified.
It's now 3 rounds to 0.
Yeah.
And we're all just in shock in our house. What's going to happen here? They start doing some exchanges again.